third day of my investor series of videos to talk about all the different spaces that you can invest on my network. This is the last 4 channels. So we've gone through the first section, bundle 1, which is life and business, boy, dad, travel, and backyard gardening. We did section 2, and that is the seasonal channel, that is Oklahoma Music channel, the coffee channel, and welcome to Norman. Now the last section is more of a, I would say, meat and potatoes, brass tacks sort of a section. Let's look at that. Number 1, the first section on that is the news channel, is FGVN News. This includes breaking news. It includes commentary on things that are going on. It can also include channel news. So I will put stuff out there, whether it's Toby Keith passing away, or a bridge that collapses, or the economy is doing amazing. I can use that as my news source to be able to put stuff out there for people to get their information. The second one is kind of a large, what I would call workshop channel. It is going to be training, policy, customer service, and coaching. This particular channel is going to have information on trainings that you can do with your staff. It's going to talk about public policy or government and the way that government functions, or lobbying, things like that, advocacy. Customer service, this is how you can be the best for your customers, whether it is how to create those relationships, the 2-jump rule to build connections quickly. I also have a coaching section of that where I can work with you on self-improvement, again, life skills, which kind of is similar to the life and business, but it puts it in another format. So it works out really, really, really good. So I'm really excited about that. The next channel is going to be real estate. Real estate is looking at the Norman market, the Oklahoma City market, and in general Oklahoma, but it truly is Oklahoma City and the Norman metro area. So you have to look at the different spaces in our area, what we have available. A lot of it's commercial and residential, and if we have other larger projects, what's coming down the pike in that, so you're aware of what's happening. I'm sharing, of course, incredible real estate agents. Marcy Billen is phenomenal, and I share her video she does every 2 weeks. She talks a lot about the market. She'll give you house tours. She's a phenomenal real estate agent. And any other agents from Norman that I find to be reputable, I will add them in there as well, and look at kind of what you can get for your money on the real estate channel. And last is my brand newest channel, and that is a sports channel, and that is really because I live in Norman, Oklahoma. So OU is a big deal. We're talking about NIL. We're talking about the SEC. We're talking about all the major shift that has caused, and kind of how sports is different. I will be posting other things, other sports that are happening. Of course, talk about basketball, talk about gymnastics, talk about all these things. I might talk a little bit of pro football just because I want to arouse some people, and at the same time, I deserve a little rousing. I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. So y'all, I'm just saying, you understand. If you understand Viking football at all, you understand what that means. It's a lot. We've been through a lot. They're doing really well this year, but you got fortitude. So that is on there, and that is my 4 channels in this section. That's news, training, policy, customer service, and coaching, real estate, and sports. So this is my 3rd bundle, and that kind of gives you a breadth of all of my channels. And you're probably asking yourself, dude, why do you have so many channels? Like, why are there so many? And I'm like, because I can't keep my brain on one subject for very long. Why? Because I love to learn. I love to learn about all different things. I love to learn about all different subjects. And so I wanted to create an interesting thing for anybody that does that. So if you feel like, I can't stick to one subject, I want to learn about this, I want to learn about that, I want to learn about that, it all is in one space, so you don't have to go very far. And I can keep adding to it and showing you different things and saying this is possible. And I want to do that. I want to inspire you. I want to encourage you. I want you to do great things, and I want to be there with you. And I think that's important. So all of this is the network. This is my network. This is the network I built in the last year. I am very, very excited. Hi to everyone that's commenting. It's good to have you on here. I appreciate you. Put in where you're from. If you are commenting, where are you from? I'd love to see the location. But thank you, thank you, thank you. It is amazing to see everything that is happening. Reminder on the investment side of it. The way that I'm doing this when it comes to the business side, each individual channel, if you want to invest in this one channel, it is $1,000. If you want to invest in the whole network, which is 12 channels, it is going to be $10,000, meaning that you can put that money in that investment in. We'll do your logo, we'll do your business, we may do an interview. There's different ways that we're going to insert things. I'm going to make sure like speak about you and talk about what you do. We'll kind of integrate some of that, but we need to have those conversations and start building those relationships, because I'm not just jumping into it for no reason. We have to understand that we understand each other, the vision and what's going to happen, so that it's best for you and best for me, because a fit that doesn't work doesn't make sense, not for you or for me. And I want to make sure that we have the very best possible chance of getting the most value out of this network for you. And I think that is very important. So I hope that you guys are having a great Friday. It is the weekend before Christmas time, so it is kind of crazy shopping everywhere. And we really, really appreciate everything that you have done by watching and by, yes, commenting. I appreciate that one, because that's important. Liking, hitting the like button. I love that, because again, it's all interaction. If you don't know, and maybe you're new to YouTube, let me just tell you, the one thing, the currency is going to be liking, subscribing, commenting. It's all the interaction, and the longer you watch, the more that person gets out of it. And so it's a unique platform. I love it. It's been an incredible thing to do for the last year, and I cannot wait till 2025. I will have a whole bunch of announcements. We will go over what I did well, what I didn't do well towards the end of the year, and then at the beginning of the year, I'll be doing Vision 2025 and what I plan to do with the network. So I'll be planning that over the next week or so to make sure that I get all of that out, and then we will do a big reveal of my 2025 vision. And again, I do an assessment at the end of the year all the time. I feel like it is very important for me to look at what I do well, what I don't do well, and be honest with myself and put it out in the open so everybody can see it, because I think that's important. You can't just do it by yourself. You need to know what's happening. And so hopefully you have a great holiday season, whatever you celebrate. And I hope that you're enjoying time with family and friends. And I cannot wait to share more great things coming up. Again, if you're looking at investing in this network, please private message me, send me your email. We can start going back and forth. So thank you so much. Have a great Friday.